and ladies, like back to the body count thing, like we hate these guys that do this, and we always hate on women who sleep around a lot. It's all about respect. Like, do you respect anybody if it's easy for them to, like, you don't respect people when it's easy. It's easy for y'all to get sex. It's not respected. The reason why we keep respecting these guys is because it's very hard for them to get up to that point. Right? Unless they're like a football player or something crazy, it's hard for him to get sex. It took him years to get up to that income or whatever he's at for him to be able to do that shit. So he gets a lot of respect. You don't. It's a shit. Like, the world's sexist. We just gotta accept it. I don't get to skip on the club. I don't get to get on yachts at 20. Fucking sucks.
So I could tell you exactly what the problem is. Like, because oftentimes you brought up like a guy being an asshole, or like you're showing signs that you were never really feeling them from the jump. You're making them wait for sex and all this other shit because basically you're having a guy walk into your frame, even physically going into your frame, such as even moving in with you. Like, a dude should never ever fucking move in with this girl, because at that point she's in the fucking leadership role. You're now in her frame.
Well, I was raised by my father for probably the most important parts of my life. Like, my mom raised me from birth to 12, and then my dad raised me from the rest of that time until I graduated. So I feel like, a lot of that time I was raised more in a masculine than I should have been feminine.
Yeah. And like that happened, but what sucks is, like, it's actually better for you to be raised in like a single father household, because like it actually ends up working out better statistically. Like a lot of kids are better when they come from a single father than a single mother household. So I feel like it's actually an advantage that you have. You just need to learn how to put down some of that masculine stuff. But I guarantee you actually know a lot. You just, like, you're actually in a better position than most women, though. Like, there's a lot of women that didn't have any male role models at all, and they don't know how to treat men at all because they didn't have any fathers or brothers or cousins or anything like that. That's a big reason why I do this show, is because a lot of women don't have that today. And what do you need? You need a guy to help you discern, because y'all weren't designed to discern how good of a man is.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
So what would you call the type of guys that are still sticking around, going on dates even without the sex? This is like week 2, 3, 4. Like,
so
like it sounds fucked up, but they're simps, okay? And that's why I actually wanted to bring up there. I wanted to ask, what do y'all think a simp is? Yeah. So what do you think a simp is? I want to ask everybody else first, because it's usually way different than what I say.
A simp as a male.
It's just a male.
No. I'm asking. I'm rephrasing the question. You said a simp, right?
Yeah.
It's really hard. I don't know how to find it.
What do you think a simp is?
A man that doesn't get a lot of pussy, and he's willing to do and say whatever and stick around just to get it.
He's just willing to do much, like too much.
Yes.
What about you?
I guess the same thing. I don't really know. Someone who's just willing to be there for you, I guess, more emotionally.
Yeah. That's a good one.
The sex,
Okay. Yeah.
I would say someone that's like blowing up your phone every second of every day just to get your attention.
That's a good one. Yeah,
like,
that's pretty simpy.
Texting, Snapchatting, Instagram, like everything.
Pretty simpy. Yep.
No boundaries.
No boundaries.
No self-respect.
No self-esteem. No self-respect. Yeah.
Definitely the no boundaries, but probably someone that, like, I could call you a bitch and it wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't mean nothing to them. Yeah.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
I think a simp is a person who is like attached to your emotions. I wouldn't even say a man who waiting on you or waiting after 4 days is a simp. Like, I know somebody who done waited 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's all up to that man, because a lot of men done had a lot of ass. So by the time they got to you, they don't even want that no more. Sometimes a man sees who you are as a woman and don't even want to, cross that line. But that's just like certain women, certain men. Everybody's not like that.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, okay. I wanted to just piggyback on that because I agree. It was hard for me to answer with the initial question of him waiting and calling that a simp versus a man. Well, I think a man that simp is, he's too much into his emotions. But to answer that, I couldn't say that for that type of situation. Like, I don't think he's in his emotions for that.
I got to peel a layer back on this. You said that he waited for 4 months, but he's not a simp because he got girls in the past.
No, I'm not saying that he's a simp.
But one of the examples that you had said is like that guy could have got a bunch in the past and he's just chilling now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
That would never happen. A guy that gets a lot in the past, he's gonna keep getting a lot. He's just not gonna calm down. Like there's no such thing as a guy that has a habit of getting a bunch of bitches and he just stops.
Did he kind of
There's
like
no
friend?
such thing as that. Like, there's really no such thing. I have tons of friends that are those type of guys, like very successful men in Dallas. They don't get locked down, ladies. Like, these guys are going to have rotations for the rest of their life, or they're going to have a harem of like 3 or 4 wives. Like, that's the future. That's what's happening now.
Is
I
that
think they have to
Like,
verify
that's
the
literally
relationship.
what's coming in the
is
future.
that the type of guy that kind of like just friend zoned you? Like,
What do you mean?
okay, like flirts with you, but still only friend zones you. Like he knows that you're not gonna do it, so he kind of just only calls you and hooks up with you when he wants to show you. Remember last time I was like show you off type of dudes, like come on, let's go here, let's go there, because he knows that.
That see me like that's just a guy that's like simping too. Like I think that he doesn't. The problem is like guys are really smart, ladies. They will brag to y'all sometimes about getting girls or say certain things, and they might not even get women, but they do it because they understand pre-selection and they understand it's more attractive if you're a guy who gets girls. So they might even lie to y'all and say like, yeah, I'm the type of guy I get bitches all the time and I get girls all the time. So they might not even be that guy. Like they sit there and act like all that, but they're taking you on fucking dates and they're never getting anything from you. They're lying. Like I guarantee you, they're probably tricks actually,
Like,
and they do get pussy, but they pay for it.
Like,
So it's
don't
just
even
like it's
say
not
that.
even the same. What?
No.
Don't be telling me what type of bitches you're getting. Like,
Yeah.
like we're not even like,
We
no,
don't
that's
care.
not even the conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
He doesn't
Well,
have to. He doesn't have to tell you if you're
Yeah.
out. Like, let's say you're
Yeah.
going out to dinner with him, right? You're gonna see when other bitches are looking at him, right? Or
Mhm.
if the waitress, right? If it's a girl, you're gonna see how she's reacting
Well,
towards. him.
I'm just confused
It's
because she
passive.
had like said that
It's
like you
attracted
know
to
like
you,
what
it's
if he has
passive.
like 40 bodies or like what if like you were saying like he says he likes to show off women or something like that. It's like no, like he's seriously just a trick or a simp because if he would not waste his time with a woman unless like he was getting sex if he easily always got it. Most guys do not get sex, even the rich guys, even the guys that make the millionaires. There's tons of millionaires that pay for box all day long, like all day long. That's all they do, and they're proud of it too. Fucking tricks. But yeah, I need to define what a simp is really quick, and to add on to that, a simp or a trick is somebody that's just is a simp that hasn't got to the point where he's tricking yet. Just so y'all know. So if y'all ever meet a guy that's a hardcore simp, he's probably a trick or he just hasn't got to the point where he's tricking yet, but he's going to. But a simp is somebody that just has an unequal exchange of value. So that means that I take you on if I take a girl on 2 or 3 dates and I'm getting nothing in return, no kiss, no type of like affection, no type of showing that you're really into me, that is I'm simping at that point because I'm sitting there paying for dinner, giving all this value and getting nothing in return. That is simping at that point. Now, and so it's I'm trying to think of like a better example of that. But yeah, it's just anytime it's unequal exchange.
Yeah. So like you all I'm very sure each one of you ladies have a bunch of dudes in y'all's DMs right now, liking all your photos, sending
Oh
you
yeah, that's my
DMs,
examples I
shit
always like to
that.
give. Yeah.
That's simping too.
Okay, so like I get roasted on the internet. People hate me when I say this shit, but I literally believe liking a picture is simping. I literally tell guys all the time, don't even fucking like their pictures because it's giving validation. It's giving. I believe a guy should protect his money, energy, attention, and time. Is me. His money, energy, attention, and time. And my energy, attention, and time is even like liking a picture. I'm giving energy. I'm giving my time. I'm giving my attention to this fucking picture. That doesn't mean it. I'm not gonna fuck her just because I liked her picture. She's not like, oh my god, he liked my picture. I'm DMing him now. Come get my pussy. No, it's stupid. It's literally stupid. A guy that does that is a simp. So if y'all ever have a guy or a boyfriend, and he's the type where he just likes a million girls' pictures all the time, or he follows a bunch of OnlyFans on, those are simps.
You hear that out
Huge,
there, Simps?
huge, massive simps. I would say most of the guys that y'all talk to are like even, or anything like that. Most of them are fucking massive simps. And I would say also every guy is a simp until they learn. Every guy, because Disney and society teaches us to give women so much, all these blue pill beta cucks, they just keep giving women whatever the fuck they want. Like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. Women are fucking always supposed to be taken care of in this way. But y'all aren't traditional. So in reality, like, we shouldn't be taking care of y'all the same way. Like, if it was 50, 60, 70 years ago when women were virgins and traditional women, like, yeah, I'd understand it. But it's not like that anymore. Like, guys are sitting here giving the whole world to women that don't deserve shit. I'm not saying it's y'all, but some of them are giving that shit to fucking women with 100 body counts and they're OnlyFans models, Like, shit's fucked up. It's not okay. Now we defined a simp. Oh, dude, I gotta ask them if they rather have the simp or the pimp. Would you rather be
simp
with
or
a
the
guy?
pimp.
Would you rather be with a guy that's a part-time pimp? So that means that maybe once a year when he goes on a business trip, he happens to sleep with a girl, and you're never gonna hear about it. Like, you're never going to. It's just he went to a bar. The girl, like, they went to a hotel, they fucked, and that was it. He comes home, he never talks to that girl again. It was just She was just a hoe. Would you rather be with that guy or a guy who simps year round? That means every day he's sending $10 to a girl if they ask for it. He's fucking commenting,
Subscribing to OnlyFans.
subscribing to OnlyFans. Like, he's a professional simp. Like, this guy will simp all day long for all types of other women. Would you rather be with the guy that's a full-time simp or a part-time pimp?
Pimp, because I'm a friend on his ass. Like, no.
What, pimp?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna have to say pimp.
Yeah.
I guess a pimp.
It's a pimp.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pimp.
Pimp. Pimp.
Okay, so who's fucking, the pimp or the simp?
No, the simp's not fucking. He's just sending out a lot of stuff. He's never fucking any of these girls. None of them. There's a lot of girls he's sending money to, and he's texting, and he's liking their pictures and stuff, but he's not fucking any of them.
He's giving them resources.
And your part-time pimp, he doesn't do nothing wrong except once a year, he just happened to fuck a girl with a condom.
Oh, you said with the condom.
Yeah, with a
with a
condom. It's a nice,
condom.
clean thing. Yeah. So yeah. So what would you choose though?
Today, Junior.
Her morality is shocked right now.
Bro, because I'm like, damn, I've been with both, so I don't even know what to say.
Oh man, if y'all have ever been with a simp like that, that's really sad, guys. Y'all got to run from those type of guys. It's like, I'm telling you, because they're low key tricks when they do that shit. It's a habit. Once you sit there and you give validation that much, it's gonna lead to fucking becoming a trick. Like what do you think if you had to choose between those two?
I really say a pimp.
A pimp?
Yeah, because
Oh,
you don't. Yeah, it's like it's really hard because I like a man who is I don't want
Charismatic?
My nigga, yeah, I don't want my nigga really fucking nobody.
Yeah, because what a loser. What kind of guy does that
You
shit and
know.
gives out all of his energy and his money and his
Yeah.
attention for nothing? It's a guy with no self-esteem, a guy who doesn't respect himself. And that's why, and it's also because y'all really give a fuck about a guy's money, energy, attention, and time, because if he's working all the time, you better be spending time with me.
Yeah.
If you're spending money, you're sending $10 to these girls, that's our savings for our kids and our future. Like, that's my money, because like because when guys make money, it's our money. So like, y'all really give a fuck about a guy who simps like that. It's a big. That's why women break up with their boyfriends for fucking liking girls' pictures and shit like that. There's some girls that will fucking be like, "Fuck you, you ain't even doing that." Like,
Yeah, that's corny.
yeah, it's corny.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you, and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.